Hey guys, it's Justine, and I have a comic book haul. I was at Comic-Con this past weekend, like not just this weekend, but the weekend before, and I got a bunch of comic books, and I want to show you guys which ones I got and which ones I've read, and if I liked them and if I hated them, and all that kind of stuff. So the first one that I got was Rat Queens Volume 1, Sass and Sorcery by Curtis J. Weeb and Rock Up Churches. So I just saw like lots of videos about this, so I decided to grab it. It was okay. It's just, I think I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. My just biggest thing was that it was like fantasy, but I wasn't expecting it really to be fantasy. And I wanted to know like more about the characters, but like the artwork is amazing. And I liked like certain character stories better than other ones, so I want to continue it. And then I grabbed this one. I was like super like, I had it in my hand and then I put it back and then the girl talked me into getting it, but I'm super glad that I got it. It's Sex Criminals Volume 1, One Weird Trick by Matt Fraction and Chip Zdarsky. It sounds super weird. The like premise is that there's like this girl and when she like has sex or orgasms or whatever, time freezes and then she like can do whatever because everyone else is frozen. But then she meets this other guy who, when they have sex, time freezes for both of them, not just for like each individual. So then they decide they're gonna like rob banks and shit when everyone's frozen. But then there's like sex crime police and like it's super awesome, and like the pictures are really funny, and it's like a super funny story. Like, so on the right there is like when they're having sex, so the pictures are all like cool, and then it's like back to normal. So, I don't know, I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, and I can't wait to read the next ones. And then, just because people had this all over YouTube, I grabbed The Wicked and the Divine, The Faust Act by Gillen McKevie and Wilson Cowles. And I thought this was going to be better than it was. Like, the artwork is amazing. Like, it's gorgeous. But the story, it's like 12 gods and they come back to Earth or something every however many years, but then they all die, but then they just keep coming back. But they come as like teenagers, I think. But it just doesn't really like explain that very well. So you just have to kind of like, it's like you're dropped in the middle of a story. Excuse my husband making noise out there, but yeah, so I mean, hopefully the next one will like round the story up nicely. And then this was one of the ones like I didn't have on my list, but the comic book people recommended it to me, and it was Lumberjanes Beware the Kitten, Holy, Stevenson, Ellis, Waters, and Allen. And this one is just about these girls who go to Lumberjane camp, and like I love this artwork. And then each like issue is them like getting a badge, like a scout badge or whatever, a Lumberjane badge. I'll try to find one. So like chapter 3, everything under the Some badge. So it was really cool. I think I gave it like 4 to 5 stars. It is like for like a little bit younger people, so like kids would like this one, but I really liked it too. And then I got Revival, a rural noir by Tim Seeley and Mike Norton, Volume 1, You're Among Friends. So this one is like zombies, but not really zombies. It's just people that are like come back to life after they've been killed. And this is like adult people. And this one again has like dark, like I like the pictures, but they're like darker, if that makes sense, like darker in color. But it's a good story, and there's some scary parts, but I'll definitely pick up the next one because it's super good. And then this is another one they kind of recommended me because I'm like, I kind of want like girly ones that aren't superheroes, yada yada yada. But this one is dystopian. So it's Lazarus, Volume 1 by Rucka, Lark, and Arcus. And this one again has like super dark art, like color-wise. I wasn't in love with the story. I found it a little bit confusing as to why things were happening, or why there were Lazaruses and what they are and whatever. And there's kind of like a love story happening, but I'll definitely continue on because I still enjoyed it. And then this one is beautiful too, and it just was on YouTube. My color's crazy, and it's Low. This is Volume 1, The Delirium of Hope by Remender and Tocchini. And this one is like Earth is uninhabitable, so all the people like go under the ocean and that's where they're living, or underground or something. And this again, like the art is like weird, like dark, but super detailed. And it got better. Like at the beginning, I wasn't really in love with it, but it did get better, and I'm kind of invested in the story now. I think I still only gave it like 3.5 out of 5, but it's still a good read. And then lastly, I grabbed Deadly Class. I grabbed Volume 1 and Volume 2. So Volume 1 is 1987, Reagan Youth, Remender Craig, and Lawridge. And the second one is 1988, Kids of the Black Hole. So I'm this far into book 1, and these ones are pretty good. They're like, I don't know if they're like, they're teenagers. It's like teenage assassins. So like, the art's pretty cool and stuff too. There's just like, they go to this like assassin school, but there's like different gangs inside the assassin school, and this one kid is like, he's not a, what do you call them, like these other people's families usually. They've all gone to the same school, the assassin school, like Legacies or whatever, but he's just some random kid. So it's pretty good. But let me know if you guys have read any of these books, and if you liked them, if you hate them, or if there's any others that you guys want to recommend. I have a whole list that I want to get next time. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in another video.